Welcome to Yender Mind. Being dumped is never fun, but many people forget that initiating the breakup can be just as bad. Yes, you're in control, but that doesn't mean you're immune to guilt, angst, grief, or some deeply unpleasant combination of all of the above. After all, you once genuinely cared about this person. Perhaps you even liked them. Perhaps you still do. Even worse than seeing someone close to you suffer is being the cause of that suffering. Prior to the breakup. 1. Give yourself and your partner the opportunity to make things right. A breakup should never happen out of nowhere. Before making a final decision to end the relationship, you should discuss your concerns or dissatisfactions with each other and try to work through them as a team. Though the decision to end the relationship may not be mutual, it is your responsibility to communicate and let your partner know how you are feeling, even if you believe it will hurt or disappoint them. I believe it is critical to include your partner in discussions about your feelings as much as possible so that a breakup does not catch them off guard, which can be quite traumatic and confusing. 2. Decide on a location. If you feel safe doing it with your partner, do it in private so you can talk it through and answer their questions. If you don't live together, tell them the news at their house so you can leave when you're ready. If your partner is emotionally or physically abusive, consider doing so in public, with a friend nearby, or even over the phone or in a letter, depending on your specific situation, with your safety as the top priority. 3. Plan the logistics. Many long-term committed couples live together and share their finances. If you live together, make a plan for where you'll stay, whether it's temporarily under the same roof in different rooms, or at a friend's or family member's house, and how you'll divide your belongings. 4. Be prepared for feelings on both sides. Be aware that your partner may be very hurt and in shock, and that they will require time and space to process the news and decide how they want to handle communication. You will most likely become emotional as well. Your partner was your emotional home, the person on whom you relied and shared your life. You most likely did not make the decision to end your relationship lightly, so don't second-guess yourself just because you miss them or feel lonely at first. 5. Inform your friends about the situation. Inform a couple of close friends ahead of time so they can be there to support you during the transition. Share it with a couple of people whose advice or support you value, especially if discussing it with them provides clarity. When you feel lost and alone, your support system is the people who will give you love and a sense of belonging. 6. Begin by being forthright. It depends on why you're ending the relationship, but if you truly care about and respect this person, be empathetic and rip off the band-aid with a direct statement like, "There's no easy way to do this, and it hurts me to know I'm hurting you, but I need to end this relationship." 7. Explain your reasoning. The best breakup conversations convey clear reasons why the relationship isn't working, because the hurt partner may waste a lot of time later looking for evidence about what went wrong. Rather than pointing fingers, try to express how you're feeling, whether it's unappreciated, unloved, disconnected, that you have different core values, or that you want different things out of life. 8. Remain firm in your decision, regardless of how your now ex reacts. If they beg you to change your mind, no one should have to beg or persuade you to love or be with them. When there isn't necessarily something wrong that you can pinpoint, or if it's just a feeling, a breakup can be perplexing. Believe in yourself that in the right relationship, your head and heart will align and you will not have to choose between them. If they become enraged, remind them that only you have control over your behaviors and emotional responses. Commit to remaining calm and understanding that anger is a secondary emotion that often masks hurt, pain, and rejection. If they lash out after you say what you need to say, remove yourself from the situation, with the option of having a final closure conversation when they've calmed down. If they become depressed, you can make an empathetic remark, such as, "I know this is really hard on you and that it's not what you want to hear. I'm so sorry for hurting you," but don't leave the breakup up to chance. Being unsure may give your partner false hope that they will be able to persuade you to stay. If they make a commitment to change, this is a common reaction to a breakup. Your partner will make promises to change, go to therapy, or do whatever you want in order to make it work. However, these kinds of changes should have been discussed before you made the decision to split up. 9. Inform your friends and family as soon as possible. I strongly advise you to share the news with your inner circle as soon as possible. Feelings of loneliness and isolation are common symptoms of a breakup, so spending quality time and making phone calls with your breakup buddies will help you feel connected. 10. Put your physical and emotional health first. The most important coping skills involve managing your physiological needs for adequate sleep, diet, and exercise, as well as spending quality time with supportive friends. You may also require some alone time to cry it out. Just don't self-medicate with drugs, alcohol, rebound sex, stalking your ex on social media, or contacting them on a regular basis. 11. Create a social media game plan. If it is an amicable breakup, you may want to agree on a date to change your relationship status so that you both have time to share the news with friends and family before it is made public. After that, you may want to block, remove, unfriend them for the time being, because no one successfully transitions from lovers to friends overnight, and remind yourself that you can always add them back when and if you're ready for a platonic friendship. Consider deleting images and saving them to a flash drive that you can store somewhere out of sight and mind. 12. If you're having second thoughts, give yourself some time to decide. Regretting a breakup is not the same as missing your ex. It is natural to miss someone who was a significant part of your life. However, regret implies that you realized you made a big mistake, or that the circumstances surrounding the breakup have changed. Perhaps you won't have to do long distance anymore, or one person is better able to prioritize the relationship. If you regret your decision, it may be worthwhile to speak with your ex, but I would wait at least 3 months after the breakup to ensure that these feelings do not fade. And be ready to talk about what would be different. In conclusion, breaking up is never easy. You have to love yourself first by putting yourself first, then you can love someone else. Please, like, share and subscribe.